Hey, what's up, people? Back with you today. From you got the Masterverse New Eternia from Masterverse Skelcon Warrior, and you got a couple of them as you see here. So I got one package and one I opened up already. That'd be a little easier just to get to it, start checking things out. I'll bring him up over the side real quick and want to check out inbox. What it's gonna be looking like. See the artwork up on here. We'll check out some side artwork. It's got that wrap around. This cool here. You got a couple more Skelcon Warriors, but then Hawk from like Stratos' race, Avion. So I'm hoping to get her in the future too. That'd be freaking awesome to have. Always cool to get the female figures in, and then just some of that side artwork with the portrait, and then the render on the back of the actual figure itself. But kind of put him to the side real quick. I'll bring him out again in a sec when I bring out and do like some comparisons of what we got. Let's check out the Skelcon himself. Alright, and here he is straight out package. I already had him out package ready to go. But yeah, freaking awesome looking. I'm going to bring in like that last New Eternia Skeletor we got here in a second too. Kind of show off how they go so well together. But I'm just going to do his accessories like usual real quick. Got a couple fist hands. Just normal fist hands you want to put with them. And cool accessories with this, which is funny to me. He's got this bone spear. And then like a bone dagger, and then this like bone axe came with. And what I was saying that is funny is I was just taking pictures of some figures the other day. I was like, man, I wish I had a spear that had like bone instead of a blade. Just well went perfect with some pictures I was taking, and this happened to come with him right afterwards. I wasn't even thinking about this going to be arriving. All right, and also just a shield. We've had the shield before. I think that's like Stinkor, I believe, has it, but this kind of not black. It's like a grayish. It's got almost a little red to it. I don't know how well you can see it on camera. Put some light over here. Like maybe a little, not reddish, but like a little copper to it. I'm not sure if it's showing up on camera, but yeah, just pretty basic shield. But let's get right into him, bring him up close. Man, he's freaking cool looking. All right, I'll start with, I'll work my way up because I want to get to that head. So I just got some of that new shinier kind of purple to him, the shinier plastic they're using for a lot of these figures now. And then same with like his loincloth here. This wraparound armor piece here, and I kind of thought maybe this was close to something Skeletor had, but this looks all brand new tooling for this because we don't have this design or this kind of stuff going on for the skirt pieces at all. And then same with his harness, his armored harness. We haven't had this before at all, so this is all brand new and it matches down here really well. So I will say that this is that shiny purple. This right here is not shiny at all, but then you do get a little more shine going up on this top piece. And then, let's see, I got a spot back here. I guess you put his axe or his spear in there. You just check real quick. That axe will fit in there. Yeah, if you want to store that up in there. And then also a place over here, little sheath for this dagger. And that will go right in there. Let's see. Yep, that fits in there perfect. So that's pretty cool as well. I'll just move on to his head here. Man, this head on this is freaking awesome. The skull, got these big teeth up here. Let's see how close I get. See if you can see it. Bring a little light more over here. These teeth on, just real fine teeth. And if you can see inside of his mouth, real kind of like dried up, decaying tongue. And it almost looks like little faces up in here. I think they're little skulls. His tongue is little skulls, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if it's coming off on camera, but you can see it. It's cool. But a lot, really fine detail in it. I don't know if you can see up here too, up on in the bone. There's little like swirls and everything kind of etched into them. And then does have an articulated jaw on him as well. So this big beak of his moves up and down. So I'm glad I got me a couple of these. These are going to be awesome to pose around. And then just kind of like his hooded helmet with the horns. But yeah, I can't get over this face on this, man. There's good like little wash to it too. Let's see if I get up here. Good little wash to it. And then those red eyes on him. He just looks fantastic, man. I'm going to back him up. I'm just going to bring in a couple other figures to show off with him real quick. Before I hop right into bringing some other figures, I did want to go back. I did open this second one, and I was looking at him. I'm checking out parts that are removable. This skirt piece on him looks like this is all going to be connected to this belt, and this belt doesn't have any like little tabs or anything to take it off. So that's going to stay on. But if you get to the armor up here on the back, This is kind of different right here. Right where you would put like the axe, the little holder here, it's got 2 pegs, and it was a little hard. I popped it off once. Yeah, you would remove the one like this, and then there's a second one, and then you come down here to the belt, and the belt would come off as well, and you'd have to pop this head off, and then slide all this off, up and over, because you'd have to take it up over that arm there. Yeah, just wanted your Skelcon kind of looking like this, you can. But I don't see why you'd want to display them without this cool-ass armor, so yeah, I thought I'd show that real quick. Alright, here I went with a little swapping around. I got the New Eternia Battle Armor Skeletor I was talking about, and just did a head swap on him. I wasn't going to do all the armor and everything, like, well, skirt pieces you couldn't swap out anyways, but just see what the heads look like. Yeah, that Skeletor head looks alright on the Skelcon body, but it looks a little bulky maybe with that helmet. I didn't try with it off, see what it looks like. I just want to check that out. That's kind of cool like that. It looks a little less bulky that way. But then over here, yeah, with that Skelcon head on him, he looks really cool like that. I'm liking that look. So if you wanted to like beef up one of your Skelcons and make like a Skelcon leader or something, that'd be a good body to use with it. Let me check out something else real quick. Then here I went with Skeletor that came with the Bone Throne. And this is really cool looking. I like the look of that Skeletor head on this. Looks good with that armor and everything. And then again with your Skelcon, switching the head over here, man. If you wanted to, like I said, a leader of your Skelcon warrior or something, this is really cool, but it'd be pretty expensive to be buying extra Bone Thrones just for this. But I want to check out, let's see, remove this armor real quick too. This does come off of that Skeletor. I want to see what it looks like with that cape off. Oh yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. Let me back up again. Get his mouth back open. I love that mouth open on him. Yeah, that looks really cool. I'm loving that look as well. I just want to kind of set them up with a couple of the other figures standard and see how they look all together. Okay, I thought this was really cool, having that Skeletor and his Bone Throne, and then having the 2 Skelecons kind of serve as guards standing outside. Yeah, really cool look to that. This might be the way I end up displaying on shelf. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with this. I just cleared off my Masterverse shelf. If you saw my whole tour I just did, I cleaned that shelf off. So now I got room for my Bone Throne up there. And I'm probably going to put these 2 right next to them. That looks really cool like that. And before I switch over to the next thing, I wanted to check out real quick. I took this skull type thing, whatever you want to call it. It comes on the top of the Bone Throne up here. And I knew it had like a ball peg on it that kind of would switch with the heads on different figures. I know I've done it with somebody. I didn't really like the look of it, but this looks kind of cool on him. And I do like that Skelcon head up there on top of that. So if you guys wanted to switch that out at all, that's something else you could possibly do. But yeah, I just wanted to play around with that real quick. Okay, and then finally, I just wanted to put them with these other 2 New Eternia figures, this Skeletor and this Evil Lyn, because I think they're both really cool and have a lot of detail to them. And so these Skelcon warriors, they're starting to add a little more to these New Eternia ones, or just some of the newer figures altogether that just have this like better detail and kind of a more realistic look to them, and just a little wash and cool colors on them. So just wanted to put the 4 of them together. This looks really cool to having your dark side evil villains all set up like this. Alright, so that was going to be it for it. I just wanted to show these real quick. Overall, I'm really happy with them. I think they came out great. I love having me some henchmen. I'm getting in these Masterverse. It's a little expensive to army build with them, so I just grabbed a couple of these, kind of like I did the Horde Troopers. But I really think it's hard to just have one of them. I had to at least get 2, so especially with like the different looks you could do with the different weapons. Not different looks, just different weapons. So you have spear and the dagger in this one, and the axe and shield and that. Just so you can kind of see what you can do with them. But yeah, thanks for checking out. If you haven't subscribed already, feel free to subscribe. Like, comment, share. Still behind on opening some stuff, but these just came in and I was really excited about them. So they got priority. They got opened up first. But I'll be getting some new videos out here fairly soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll be back with you shortly. And just once again, thank you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.